Are we here? Are you here? Am I here? Are we actually here? I think we're here. Wait, is Elden Ring here? Let's get some game audio. There we go. Hello, hello, hello everybody. Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're in the world. Hi, Lumi here, and welcome back to Elden Ring, where we are currently going through the Shadow of the Erdtree expansion before we do the final boss of the base game and, finish this whole entire playthrough series. But that's not going to happen for quite a while. We still have a lot to go with the DLC. Last time we did a bunch of exploration of the Realm of Shadow of the Gravesite Plane, and we also met some characters. We met Tiolier, we met the Dragon Communion Priestess, and we are currently here at the Cerulean Coast / the Hidden Grave site, and we're just going to be exploring it, and pretty much all we have to do is just explore this location, do a couple of minor questline things, and then we will be all ready to proceed to the next major dungeon, which is Castle Ensis. Welcome into stream, everyone. It's so lovely to see you all around. Hope you're all having a phenomenal start to your week. Hello to Melissa, and of course, hello to any lurkers and VOD watchers. Hope you're all having a good one as well. I am doing pretty good. I've just had an okay day. Like, nothing life-shattering happened, and that's actually a good thing. It's okay to have a day where nothing happens. Cause yeah, I was happy. Day went well, and I'm just excited to play more Elden Ring. Thank you for the patties. Alright, yeah, let's just boot up a save file and get straight into things. I don't think there's much I really need to add, so let's do it. 3, 2, bam! You gotta load your save file at the right time to the song. It gives you a secret stat buff. No, it doesn't. Yeah, so welcome to Karo's, or Charo's, I'm gonna say Karo's, Hidden Grave. And below is the Cerulean Coast. So I want to make a first objective for the stream to go to the map here, and obviously grab that. And then, I guess, yeah, we're just gonna explore. Obviously there is a Miquella's Cross that we need to find for Ansbach's questline, but other than that, it's just finding all the items, doing all the bosses here if there are any, and just moving on with Castle Ensis. Melissa says, got to see my HRT doctor today after my 6-month shot lost its effect after 4, and now I got a shot that's supposed to block T for 3 months. I see, but no pills. Okay. No estrogen pills. And hey Looney, it's lovely to see you around. Hope you're doing alright. I'm glad to hear that you were able to get another shot, Melissa. Alright, yeah, let's just start by heading down south here, and, because we didn't miss anything along the way, to Karo's Hidden Grave here. I'm annoyed because the guide I'm following off of called this location the Hidden Grove. No, it's Hidden Grave. But there's multiple typos in this guide, so I guess we can go along this way, obviously, but also we want to head down here. But let's just start by focusing the map, I think, because that will, like, influence the rest of our exploration. Although, the question is, how do I get down? Well, I could just take the Grace to the Cerulean Coast, but, I mean, I'm up here. And I want to see if there's a way to get down from where I currently am. Oh yeah, we can head down this way, it looks like. Or not. Oh, no. Yeah, if we jump off those ruins. Oh, and actually there's a legendary item here. Yeah, there we go, Cerulean Coast. Great Grave Glovewort. Nice, we got the GGG. sorry to kill that resident, it's just they had golden eyes, which means that they give more runes. Yeah, map first, everything else later. I don't think there's any consequences for going for the map first. And it's not like the map is, like, all the way out of the way. But obviously I want to, like, check out things along the way. That's a lot of ways. Let's not get lost on the way there. Yeah, I'm sorry I murdered that civilian. They had a fat stack of cash. I mean, Alex, welcome into stream, firstly. And secondly, that's just this bitch of a capitalist world we live in. You know, like, have you seen how high the rent has gotten in Limgrave? It's ridiculous. Oh, shit. As soon as I complain about Limgrave rent, Ghost Flame Dragon's like, allow me to show myself. Alright. We fought one of these variants so far. And it's mostly the same generic dragon fight, but there's a couple of, like, new moves to watch for. And also, welcome in, Moon. It's lovely to see you around as well, darling. Hang on. Probably gonna die here. I mean, I could also... Oh my god, yeah, like... Let's give the generic dragon fight lingering AoEs on, like, the regular stomp attack. Oh my god. Well, this Sacred Blade is forever my goat. Oh. Yeah, I think we just win this through a war of attrition as opposed to, like... No, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Oh, no, no. Okay, I thought the Ghost Flame was gonna get me there. It did not. I'm sure if I spaced that correctly, I could have jumped over it. Thank you, skeleton. Okay. I was just like, I am defying the odds here. Like, when do I die? The answer is then. Nobody, not a single soul. Ghost Flame Dragon. The Ghost Flame Dragon's like, hi, I'm here. Hey, Moon. My precious, precious wife. I gotta shout her out real quick. I mean, did you beat the last one of these you saw? Yes, I did. So I've defeated one Ghost Flame Dragon so far. Just want to quickly shout out my beautiful wife, Moon. She is currently playing through, or revisiting, Final Fantasy X, specifically the PS2 version, not the remaster. And it was really nice watching her play. But yeah, I've done a Ghost Flame Dragon fight before. I think I also just happened to win that one through a war of attrition as opposed to, like, actually dodging every single attack. I mean, the only attacks you have to dodge in Souls games are the ones that would have killed you, so... And hey Sharks, lovely to see you around. Hope you're doing alright. I know I could just warp to the Cerulean Coast Grace and go from there, but it's like I could just take this path. Alright, let me see if I can find those runes. It's not many runes, but... Okay, it's a decent bounty of runes. Just, in my head, if I can't level up, it's not many runes. Which, of course, that's not how economics work when it comes to souls. Or, well, in this case, runes. Yeah, the double swipe. Okay, yeah, so if you stay close, you dodge the ghost flame on the stomp. Oh no, no, stop whiffing. That's my fault, obviously, for whiffing. Yeah, like, look at how much Sacred Blade does, just the weapon skill. Okay, I gotta go. Okay, yeah, so they summon those who live in death, right. It's a gang fight, actually. Oh, I'm so dead from that. Yeah, ugh, I needed to hop on Torrent. I probably could have just kept running backwards or to the side. Shark says, I lost like 5 people's stream streak. I'm sad because yesterday the streak didn't register, it got reset. I'm sorry to hear that. I can disable the stream streak system if you find that too stressful to maintain. Because, like, I don't want anyone to feel FOMO for luminously streams of all things. Like, that is just a feature that Twitch lets you turn off. I didn't have the feature for the longest time, and I'm like, oh, I finally, like, Twitch gave it to me. I guess I'll keep it for the time being. But, I mean, if enough people said they didn't want it, then we can remove it. But it is a source of free channel points. And, like, you know, we gotta stimulate the channel point economy. Yeah, I mean, I don't really feel like not doing this fight right now, so let's just do it until we win. Probably would be easier just fully on horseback, but I don't want to do that. One... Oops. Nope, I mistimed. One... Well, that was the combo where it goes 1, 2. 2 and 3. Oh my god, I got my ass clapped. I mean, I'm getting my ass clapped in this DLC full stop, but damn! Like, if your intention is to reap the channel points, it's not even worth it to maintain a longer streak. Yeah, that is true, because for some reason, higher stream streaks don't give you more channel points. You get the same amount. So yeah, actually, you'd probably just want to be resetting it constantly. Hey V, it's lovely to see you around. Yeah, it's all blue, da ba dee ba ba da ba da ba dee ba da. Exactly. We're going from red to blue. It's like Pokemon. Pokemon red version and blue version. See, I wanted to go and just grab the map of this area, but then Ghost Flame Dragon decided to show up for a rematch, and I'm like, sure, let's do that. And I mean, to put it bluntly, I'm getting my ass kicked. I'm getting my shit kicked in. Technically, Ghost Flame Dragon is in Night Rain now, in the Night Rain DLC, but I'm gonna be honest with you all, I don't bother fighting it in Night Rain. I see this motherfucker, and I'm like, no, this is too tedious. I mean, especially in Night Rain, which is basically a speedrunning game, dragon fights can be really slow if they decide to be annoying with their attack patterns. Yeah, gonna summon those who live in death. Oh, nice. Dragon down. Oh my god. I can't get shit here. Those who live in death are like, no, stop her from doing optimal damage now. What the f— Yeah, I don't really like the gank aspect that much. So I you to play green and yellow version then? Yellow would be Altus Plateau, so true. But I mean, we do know that a place called the Shadow Altus exists, and I think that's like the next major region that we're gonna be going to once we're done with, like, this whole entire section here is what my guide considers Gravesite Plain / Cerulean Coast. Then the next part is like Shadow Altus, I think. So it's we'll get yellow version soon. That is if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, I might just have to bite the bullet and do this all on horseback. As long as I can just get Sacred Blade off for the buff, then I'm all good. Well, first, actually, let me just do enough damage to get to the summoning phase, and then we go on horseback. Actually, I can just do a truckload of damage with Sacred Blade. Please. Okay, it's horseback time! We're fine. Because my thought is that the other skeletons won't be able to be a pain if I keep moving. Ow. Right. Ghost Flame. I think I'm just dead. Especially if I get stuck on geometry. Yeah, that's rough. Hey Marky, hope you're doing alright. It's lovely to see you around. Thanks for doing all the shoutouts for Marky. Oh, and also don't forget the special Marky command to promote the Ko-fi page. There we go, yes! Thank you so much for being here. It's lovely to see you around, librarian friends. Look at Ghost Flame Dragon. That's Misty now. Feel old yet? Yeah, don't forget the Cerulean City gym badge. Exactly. Ugh. I know it's DLC and I know it's meant to be like the hardest stuff in the game, but god does this DLC make me feel like I'm shit at Souls games again. Finally, I'm recreating the experience of playing Dark Souls 1 for the first time again. Where every single encounter was lethal. To be fair, I haven't really learned how to fight these dragons fully on horseback. There was one exception. There was one dragon that I fought exclusively on horseback because it was miserable otherwise. The good old days. In my case, 2023, which I don't know if 2023 would be the good old days for me. Oh yeah, I get a full charge here. Nope. Okay, and then this is the big nuke. Okay, now the real fight starts. I guess I could just whack the legs. That's always an option. And then Torrent gets one shot, and then I literally couldn't do anything. I was just down on the ground. In 2023, that means the good old days are Lumi's future. Yay! Ghost Flame Dragon. I know it's a skill issue, but god, does it hurt. I did predict that we would get to over 1,000 deaths by the end of the DLC, and I mean... considering that the basic enemies, and also the basic Oz field bosses are giving me trouble, then... yeah. I recommend Evade Window 5 plus Evade Extender 3. God. If I could bust out Monster Hunter, like, movesets on this dragon, then it would be over in an instant. Alright, let's try this again. Wait, yeah, don't I want to roll in for that? I do. In fact, if I could just kill it as soon as possible, that would be an even better strategy. I can't see what's happening. I know the skeletons are being a bitch. As they do. Well, I mean, at least the dragon can friendly fire them. It's just they don't stay down unless you hit them an additional time. I guess I could go after the skeletons, but like, it really doesn't feel worth the effort. Okay, there we go. Finally. Dragonheart and Ancient Dragger... Blah. Okay, so the rewards weren't even worth it, really. I mean, no, like, an Ancient Somber Dragon Smithing Stone is nice. If I'm going to use that. Oh, okay, there we go. I just wanted to pass through here, but, that didn't happen. Hey Blair, yeah, we don't worry, we got rid of the ghost. It's all okay now. We're in Dex Faith build. Feed me somber stones! Well done, thank you. Welcome in, Blair. It's lovely to see you around. Ah, yeah, that dragon fight was something. I'm not gonna say it was a bad fight, it's just... Obviously, DLC, gotta level up my Shadow Tree blessings, otherwise everything's gonna hit like a truck. And even when I do level up my Shadow Tree blessings, everything will still hit like a truck. Elden Ring? Yeah, it's Elden Ring Night Rain, you're gonna climb up these. But we were just on our way to the map over there, so that we could get an actual lay of the land. And then that dragon interrupted, and then it became a whole entire thing. But back to exploration, yay! Hope everyone's doing alright. Lovely to see you all around. Right, I was fighting these two when the dragon showed up. Oh god. Be wary of dog. Alright, let's grab this map. We can look at its item description, and then we can begin our exploration of the two coasts here. In earnest. Map of Southern Shore. Map of the southern shore of the Gravesite Plain. A captivating vista of brilliant blue flowers, intermingled with colossal stone coffins of unknown origin that seemingly drifted to this place. To the east, the jagged peak thrusts upward into the clouds. And the jagged peak is where we will fight Bale. The dreaded Bale. Alright, cool. So that should cover quite a decent portion of the map here. When we actually open up the map and take a look. Oh yeah, oh my goodness, I can actually see now. I actually know where I am now. Yeah, so this stream is just gonna cover this entire location around here, as much of it as we can do. We could go back to Power's Hidden Grave and go on from there. And then, yeah, this is the jagged peak around here. I guess that looks like a boss arena. There's no way that's not a boss, like a boss arena there. Oh, and we actually have a preview of where the next map piece is. Right there. Well, I think because... Oh wait, no, I see where... Oh, okay, yeah, so there's a map piece there, and there's a map piece there. We're probably gonna go for this map piece next, once we finish Castle Ensis. Although I don't think it would hurt to go and grab that one as well. But, yeah, let's... I mean, since we're here... No. I want to start with the Hidden Grave, just because that's where we arrived first. Alright, onwards we go. Do I want to change my incantations around? Not really. Oh, also, we definitely gotta use the Dragon Katana here. If only I had a sleep. Right, there was a mention of Saint Trina, I think around this area. Whether that was through an item description or not, I don't remember. So if Ordovus' great sword is us serving pancakes, then it's been decided by the community that this weapon skill is bacon. We are flinging bacon at enemies. Do I need to read anything in my inventory? No, just making sure. Yeah, but just like check all the way around here. Finally, an exploration-focused stream. I mean, no, the past two ones were that. Beware of Deathbird Bird. Oh no, Deathbird boss? Are we really gonna go from the Ghost Flame Dragon to a Deathbird? I mean, at least the Deathbirds I'm familiar with. Like, I know their movesets. Unless they gave them more moves for the DLC. I would not be surprised if that was the case. Oh yeah, hi there, friend. Great, okay. There's the Death Bird. Every Night Rain player's favorite boss. Right, and then there's also the Grave Birds, which are being bitches. So I wonder if FromSoft really wanted to do ganks with these death-related enemies. Yes, I'm really feeling the effects of not using Spirit Ashes. What the? That was so much damage! Counter hit moment. But also DLC moment. The Dragon Atana, exactly. V says we've been trying for the endgame stuff in Wilds with friends, so they're placing attack skills, survival skills to make it through the fights. Yeah, that's when you know you're an endgame in like Monster Hunter. Or like a whole bunch of other games that when it's like, we can't just pump points into attack all the time. We have to do this thing called being strategic now, and that's scary. This entire gimmick is overwhelming the player through sheer numbers. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. But before, at least with the previous field boss fights of Deathbirds, I didn't have to deal with a gank. At least I don't remember. I could be wrong on that, though. Let me just go around on horseback and kill all of the grave birds. Or actually, no, yeah, just have the Death Bird kill them, and then kill Torrent. Please don't kill Torrent. If I've been suffering in this DLC so far, no, Torrent's had it far worse. Get on Torrent for this. Let's dodge all the spears. Nice. Oh my gosh, can we please get some friendly fire going on here? That would be nice. Let me just finish off this grave bird here. Oh, that always hits me. Not always, but... certainly feels like it. I love counter hit damage! Oh my god. The spheres, yeah, they go in the direction not highlighted. There's probably a consistent method to dodging it, but it really does just feel like sometimes just getting on torrent and moving just out of the entire vicinity is a good way to go about it. Like, I'm sorry, Death Right Bird, I shouldn't have been in the same area as you. I'll go explore somewhere else. Thinking about it, the regular Death Birds often do have ads, or near their location, Death Right Birds less so. Yeah, I never really had that many issues with them in the base game. I don't think so. Like, obviously, it's been over 200 hours of playtime. I'm not gonna remember every part of the adventure. Oh yeah, what if I aggro you over here, and we can fight over here away from all the grave birds? Wouldn't that be splendid? Wouldn't that be swell? I'm loving on my controller. For a split second, I forgot how to video game. I'm like, wait, what buttons do what again? The camera's a bit less annoying with these if you target the body instead. But obviously you want to target the head for the maximum damage. I rolled a bit too early for the trail there. Oh my god. I have grandma reaction speed. Put me in a retirement home already. The overwhelm base game lens using Sacred Blade with relative ease. I'll try to max defense, boost out some talismans I got recently, see if it makes the 9-star monsters and Gog less awful. Yeah, that does sound like a good idea. Also, Divine Blessing is a very nice skill, of course, in Monster Hunter. There's a bunch of good, like, survival skills in that series. Yeah, I guess it's just a matter of, like, the Death Right Bird has DLC scaling now, which means that obviously it's going to take longer to kill, and it's doing a lot more damage to me than in the base game. And also, I'm only, like, Shadow Tree Blessing level 5, I think, which I think is fine for this part of the DLC, but... technically, we could go and get more Shadow Tree Blessings right now. Like, apparently there's just, like, a ton of them that you can collect without having to commit to any boss fights. But it would require that I, like, traverse the worlds in a very weird order. Or not weird order, but just, like, go wandering around the entire map for a couple of hours. Which, I mean, if that's the sort of your thing, it's sort of the thing that you're into, awesome. I'm trying to follow the quest lines, and, if I get anywhere fucking near Shadow Keep, then that's gonna fuck some things up. I mean, also that I'm very much, like, enjoying playing Elden Ring in a linear fashion. Or, like, I'd say it's a semi-linear fashion, because while I am doing the orders or the areas in a set order, I am still doing stuff within the major open world sections in what order I want to. Like, yeah, I'm here because my guide told me to, but I'm exploring it in whatever order I want to. Just die already, stupid death bird. Oh no, not the nuke. Die! There we go. Oh, that took so much longer than it needed to. There we got Ash of War Ghost Flame Call. Alright, let's go and level up and check this out. What a DLC that was, huh? Lumi, you're still in the first section of it. Okay, yeah, point into faith, please, and thank you, and then... Yeah, no, I'm just putting points into faith. That's kind of it. Alright, let's take a look at Ash of War Ghost Flame Call. This Ash of War grants an armament the cold affinity and the following skill. A Ghost Flame Call. Thrust out armament to summon Ghost Flame. Follow up with a normal attack to set the ground ablaze with Ghost Flame, or a strong attack to trigger a massive explosion. Usable on swords and spears, with small armaments, twin blades, and backhand blades accepted. Okay, so yeah, you can finally have, like, the Deathrite Bird attack, or like the Deathrite Bird Ash of War on regular weapons now, because in the base game it was restricted to Health and Steeple, I believe. Yeah, it's what, or yeah, sorry, it's yeah, Death's Poker. Sorry, Health and Steeple is like it coats your weapon in Ghost Flame. It's a lot weaker. Some people try to justify using it on Colossal Swords. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to have the option of using this skill without needing to use Death's Poker. Although, of course I'm gonna look at the FP cost and compare it to Ordovis's Vortex. I mean, 15 FP and then 10 for both of the follow-ups. That's not bad at all. And of course, like, Frost is pretty nice. Often Steeple is like Onyx Blade if it hit like a F-150 four-wheel drive. Exactly. If he says, I wouldn't be surprised if Defense Boost has some diminishing returns for how hard to slot compared, like Divine Blessing or Elemental Defense, Speed Sheathing, Speed Eating. Did slot 4 in as the tank of our Savage Planetes tries. I see. Alright, yeah, let's just continue on. I'm like, I really want to use my cool dragon katana, but unfortunately... Oh, actually, no, I can get another level here. Yeah, I'm only 40,000 short, like, give or take. Let's just get another level, because I would hate to lose these runes. That would be annoying. It'd be inconvenient, even. In fact, I think just one of these would be enough. We didn't need exactly 40,000. This should be... Oh my god. I see. Just a teensy tiny bit short. Alright, another point into faith, please. Waiter, more faith, please. We can actually, like, use some DLC incantations. Like, the good ones. Hopefully. Or even just being able to use Elden stars from the base game would be fun. Finally, I could just kill these things without worrying about the Deathrite Bird showing up. Oh my god. Bonk the skull. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. This is why you just run these over with Torrent, because otherwise it's inconvenient. Alright, I also have lightning spears. That's an option to kill these. Oh wait, I have to... There we go. What are you doing, Tarnished? Oh, there we go. I was pressing the wrong button for a sec, and... Just tank the damage here if I have to. Whatever. I am never going to do this game deathless or hitless. I mean, the thought had never crossed my mind to even attempt it, but like, this DLC is really making me want to never do that. like if I were going to do it. I'm bad with words tonight. I mean, I'm bad with words most days, but especially so. Shoutouts to people who do Elden Ring deathless. Most hitless of all bosses around the base game from 2023. Yeah, like, even base game is incredibly impressive. There's just so much bullshit that would probably, like, get me in the middle of a 2-hour run. Like, you know, a run that had been going for 2 hours. Or longer. But no, this is my first playthrough. Obviously, I'm not going to be like an Elden Ring genius after one playthrough. Yeah, 9 to 10 hours more like. Tournament ahead. For real? Oh yeah, they weren't kidding. A Spirit Glaive. Ooh. I'll take a look at that in just a second. And when I say just a second, I mean right now. Spirit Glaive. Sharp blade sculpted into a twisted shape. A glaive that has seen many years of use in the gravesite. Said to serve as a medium for communion with spirits, and the unique skill is Rancor Slash. Spin around, slashing foes while summoning vengeful spirits which chase down foes. Additional input allows for follow-up attack. Obviously, it's a halberd, and because it's related to, like, spirits and whatnot, and the dead, it's got intelligence there. So I couldn't use this. Of course, it does a bit of magic damage as well. But yeah, that's cool. I'm glad to have picked that up. Not really much insight in terms of lore here, other than just, like, many years of use in the gravesite. He says this guy's trying to get Dark Souls 1, 2, 3 damage this run. I wonder if he got it, wish him well. Like 3 games in a row. I think it's been done. Yeah, I think it's... In fact, I think it's been, like, multiple games done consecutively. Hitless now. Like, in a marathon setting. Although I might be misremembering. But I feel like I saw something about that. I just taking a quick look at this again. Yeah, 12 FP on the skill. Oh, and it's not infusible, of course. Alright, Torrent, let's get a move on. Yeah, absolutely wild. I think, like, Soul Level 1 is the most challenge I'm willing to play in a Souls game. But I need to get more playthroughs under my belt of literally every game that's not Dark Souls 1, before I even consider Soul Level 1 of, like, you know, Dark Souls or Elden Ring or anything. Oh, okay. Here's an item. There we go. Brave Glovewort 9. We love to see it. That's the one Elden Ring DLC, basically hitless, I guess. Yes, since a lot of people ban Shadow Tree Blessings for the DLC when doing Soul Level 1. Or, well, in this case, Rune Level 1. Well, no, I guess it depends on the runner. I think if you want to look more impressive, then you are like, oh, I did it with no Shadow Tree Blessings. But I think even with max Shadow Tree Blessings, you'd probably be getting one shot. I mean, I'm at 60 Vigor, and I'm taking so much. A lot of people ban it? Who are these people? I'd swear I saw, like, in my YouTube recommended, some masochists doing that. Like, you know, Divine Dancing, or like Divine Beast Dancing Lion, Soul Level 1, Shadow Tree Blessing Level 0, hitless. I'm like, okay. And these people, please, like, they scare me. And why? Because masochism. Some people just want to suffer. If no particular individual who did RR1 plus 0 blessings with Zweihander only. Okay, I see. You can think of one other. Yeah, it's probably not a common challenge, at least for, like, content creators to do. For understandable reasons, I wouldn't do it, like... No. No, it sounds miserable. I know I've just been running in circles for a while, but... Have I been down here? I think I have. That's just where we fought the... Yeah, we fought a Furnace Golem down there. And then that's how we got to the Cerulean coast. Goodbye, worm friends. No, they're not worms, but I call them worms. One v one me and worms. Alright, bet. Worms is peak. Doesn't matter which Worms game it is, most of them are very, very good. Oh, you know what? Plunging attack for you. Nope. Thank you, Geometry. Really do appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like, have I killed that Furnace Golem before? No, that's a new one. They don't respawn, so... Or at least the ones that I fought so far don't respawn. If I see one I haven't killed, then I'm like, okay, I haven't been there yet. Or I haven't bothered to kill them yet. Loser has to wear the maid outfit, cat ears, cat tail, sit on the winner's lap, but you'll be embarrassed when you lose. I won't go down without a fight. Like, yeah, instant loss is, like, you know, a very cool kink and all, but when it comes to worms, like, I would do my damn hardest to win. Yeah, I'm just gonna be pulling up the map a whole bunch throughout this stream, just to make sure that I've, like, scoured every single little bit of these two coasts here. Oh shoot, I just realized an hour's passed. Really feels like we haven't done anything in 1 hour. Although we've taken out 2 bosses already, that's something. And since it's an all bosses run, I mean, that is visible progress. Let me just check around the environment a little bit more before we take that break. Likely precious item, but no life ahead. Now we're starting with Crimson, and then we're going to Cerulean. Oh, there's a dungeon here. Ah, seems familiar. In short, behold, Everjail. Cold chicken and cold goose, exactly. What horrors await me in there? I feel like when it comes to Elden Ring, at least with the DLC, it's like... some people might see me just, like, go to the mouth of the cave and they're like, oh, it's this fucking dungeon, she's gonna hate this, or whatever. Like, not actually writing that in chat, but just thinking that to themselves, like, oh boy. She's really in for it. You know, I could just throw lightning spears at them. That's... actually, no. I'm gonna use the Stone of Malika. Who's Gurram? I only know Malika. And even with throwing these big-ass stones, they're still missing. Okay, there we go, thank you. Not bad damage at all. Not bad at all. Also, with me leveling my faith now, I'd have to do number crunching on it, but we could potentially consider swapping to a different Sacred Seal. Since we're using the Beast Claw mark right now, which is mostly strength scaling. But yeah, I'd have to number crunch on that. I'm like, at what point does a different Sacred Seal become better? But also, you can two-hand this to get extra damage, whereas other ones that don't scale off of strength don't have that benefit. Gonna need a new seal for a while? Yeah, not until I'm like, I don't know, 40, 50 faith. Like, once we start getting to a significant, like, significantly larger number. The neighborhood dogs have decided to start barking. I'm so sorry for that. Ugh. Clawmark is evenly split between strength and faith, suck caps at 43 in both. Oh, I see, okay. So, yeah, no, in fact, I think the DLC will probably be close to over by the time I get to 43 faith. I mean, how far are we to that now? Oh, no, okay, 37... Actually, we're closer than I remembered. No precious item ahead, therefore turn back. No, if it's a dungeon, then I have to. Lamenter's Jail. Alright, well, let's sit down at this grace here and let's lament what's gonna happen in this dungeon while I take a break. Yeah, no level ups for us. Don't really feel like changing anything, so yeah. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Please take care of yourselves, everyone. Grab yourselves a snack and a drink if you can / want to. And we'll be back with more Shadow of the Erdtree after a short little break. I'll see you all then. Take care, everyone. Alright, and I am back. Thank you so much for your patience, everyone. It is always appreciated. Shoutouts to Maxwell as well. We love you, Maxwell. Alright, Lamenter's Jail. Let's see what this mini dungeon has in store for us. Welcome back. Thank you, Lumi. I want to see, where are we exactly on the map? Ah, I see. Okay, so we're like in a cave here. Then, like, we want to scout around this perimeter, and then check around, like, the rest of the spots here in the red zone, and then we go to Cerulean zone, and we're definitely going to check that out. Just a whole bunch of other spots. And, I mean, if we manage to get everything done here, then maybe we can start on Castle Ensis? I don't know. No promises. But I have a feeling that we'll be doing that on the weekend. Turn back. No horse ahead. Try left. These are all suggestions. Okay, but what do you mean by try left? Like, as soon as I come to a turn? Try left. Okay, yep. Offer key. Are you friend? No, not friend. Yeah, I knew an enemy would jump me here. Oh my god, yeah, try dung. Because that's probably where you would poop. If you were a prisoner here. Necessary item ahead, but first off, right. First off, good luck. Okay. I guess, enemy around this corner? Yep. Jail upper level key, okay. Didn't expect hit and pop there for try attacking. Let me guess, that's not true. Of course. Yeah. It's just a highly rated message that's flying. A classic. And I fall for it every single time, of course. Jail upper level key. A frozen iron key. Opens the iron grating on the upper level of the Lamenter's Jail. Okay, cool. Not every single item description needs to, like, you know, reveal ridiculous, you know, lore bits or whatever, so thank you for the brevity from software. I know that took a lot of restraint. So we gotta get to the upper grating, because yeah, that door back there is just for being a short... Oh no, never mind. Huh. Likely rolling. Wait, Lamenter's Jail... Map track. What do you mean this is the second floor? No, I mean, that makes sense. Because I don't see an upper floor around here, but I assumed that that'd be like a shortcut door? No, it's not. Item, but not here. Thank you, player. Oh boy, or living Jardiners. Liar head. Yeah, everyone's lying. I know. Oh, a ghost. Rattling pate. Lamentation. Wall. Even prattling Pate is sad. What the fuck? Please, I can't stand the sound. I need no salvation. Please, stop. Desist. Your wretched lamentation. Can you do me a favor and use that right now and torment this ghost? I will. I want to check the item description and tap through this ghost dialogue one more time. Alright, let's take a look at this. Prattling Pate, Lamentation. Twisted clay sculpted in the shape of a human head emits a blissful lamentation. The voice resounds, seeping into the brain. Weeping, 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 ever weeping. What the fuck is that? I thought they were gonna say the word. Nope. Yeah, I mean, no wonder this ghost is driven mad, but you imagine me just standing here spamming this over and over? But, no, that's just an interesting prattling Pate. It breaks the tradition of them actually saying words. That was not what I expected to hear from that. Okay. Yeah, bliss ahead. Oh. Can I shoot this down? Is that an option? Oh, nearly. I mean, what if I go directly for the pot? I know I could just use the binoculars or like a bow, but... Okay, no. It kind of looked like I could hit the chain. In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. Need I go on? Okay, no, that's everything there. Okay, buddy. Just one more time. Yeah, you can't stand the sound. Right, well, yeah, it seems like our only option of progression is just through the door now. Wait, hang on, go up, up. Rewind that. I was just looking for drop downs. But no, there are none. Just want to make sure. Alright, what horrors await me here? Oh, yeah, you. Hi. What the fuck? It was so much damage! Okay. What a DLC boss that was, huh? Lumi, that's a regular enemy. The fuck you mean it's a regular enemy? Bonk. I just thought I saw my character, like, do a move that I hadn't seen before, but maybe I'm just imagining things. Jolly regular Joe, even. Exactly. Imagining what? Dragons? No, anything but. Oh, the misery. Every single person is my enemy. Hey Athena, it's lovely to see you around. Hope you're doing alright. We're currently in the Lamenter's jail. I'm a cry ahead. Oh my god, yep. I mean, the Bellier at Evergaea was scary, and this place is also scary. Gotta pick up the frozen maggots. They're good nutrition, you know? Precious item ahead. Oh my god, please, 5 minutes! 5 minutes apiece! Yeah, fighting the living jar innards is, yeah. So we could go down that way, and it looks like there's a rat down there, but I just want to explore my options first before committing to a path. Rushing in ahead. Okay, nope. 5 minutes? That's a lot for a Souls game. Yeah, you're true. You're bleh. Not you're true, you're right. I cannot talk. That's just the saying that I use. I'm like, could you leave me alone for 5 minutes? Seller, master. First off edge and then oh my god, yeah, I know, I get it. Sex jokes, ha ha ha, so funny. If you laugh, you go to the Erd tree. Or you go into the Erd tree. Alright, yeah, let's go down one of those ladders. After we get the chilling perfume bottle. I will save the item descriptions for after the dungeon. Or if we die again, we can look at it then. Which we might, because... damn, I've really fallen off. This DLC is just kicking my ass. I mean, to be fair, the base game also kicked my ass as well, let's not lie. Yeah, we can do this first, actually. I want to see where this takes me. Oh, wait. Is this the rat room that I was gonna go into anyway? Big rat. Small rat. Medium-sized rat. Oh yeah, I see. That's the ladder to enter from here. I kind of like the one-handed light attack for dealing with smaller groups of enemies. Or I mean, no, just for dealing with groups of enemies, period. Yeah, so this will lead to... Or just confirming that yes, this does lead to the path from this room. Yep. I've been promised precious item ahead, so... Surely, another player wouldn't lie to me, right? Surely not. Talisman ahead? Oh, for real? Oh, I see we came from this way. Oh, yeah, that lures you into a trap. Look, oh my god! Now there's 2 rats! Fireflying Horn Charm +2. Nice. Nothing to gather here. Doesn't look like it. Be wary of left. Yep. I got the memo. Try running. And then too high up. Wait, is that it? It's just a... It's just a dead end here? Oh, no, no, no. Wait, yes, it is a dead end here. But we'll get to there later, it looks like. Yeah, reference to Out of Bounds exploit. Well, in that case, let's just head back up the ladder here and keep exploring. I have to, like, mentally cross off where I've been, otherwise I'm just gonna run in circles the whole time. Yeah, okay, we haven't been here. We're gonna bust out of that. I think you can tell, it's like the jars that have... I don't know, they have a specific model. It's like the slight details on the jar. I think they look a little bit, like, extra cracked. Jail's kind of huge. Yeah. It seems like with this DLC they're going for like a... Well, I don't want to say like a quality of a quantity approach for the dungeons, but certainly the dungeons feel a lot longer. But I'm assuming there's fewer of them because obviously the Realm of Shadow was a smaller map. Oh, locked. Okay. Oh, hi there. Quantity and pushed it somewhere else. What with the Shadow Tree blessings? It feels like that. Well, that's probably not what you're referring to. Or sorry, the Shadow Tree fragments. So many of them to find. Can I make this? No, I cannot get that jump. Right, I don't think we've been this way. Worry of trap. Oh shit, that scared me. Even when I was given a heads up, I'm like, where's the trap? Is it gonna be like a pressure plate or something? No, collapsing ground. Again. Should I really be surprised? We did do the whole collapsing ground thing in the last jail that we visited. Hello, friend. I can absolutely confirm without a doubt that there's going to be something that I missed from this dungeon. Hidden path ahead. For real? Oh, they weren't actually lying this time. Except I can't get in there, but... with only one appraisal, you know, you'd think that'd be a troll message, but no, that was the truth. Hey, Ominous Trout, lovely to see you around. Hope you're doing alright. Good morning. Why did I kill that prisoner? I am scum. I could have grabbed that item without killing them. What's wrong with me tonight? You're hungry for maggots, obviously. My maggots, yes! Give it to me. I need them! So... we can go this way, but also... we can head a little bit further up, it looks? Yeah. Be wary of left. Yep, okay. Oop, hi there. Oh, I see this loops back to where we were before. Yeah. Look, there's maggots there. Just what I needed. I mean, don't we need the maggots for the freezing, like the hefty freezing pots? So, I mean, pretty nice to pick up in that case. Oh, I see. Corpse! Corpse! I guess you could say this is a corpse party. Yeah, I've never played the corpse party games, or game, myself. I guess that joke kind of falls flat to myself. Didn't expect friend. Question is, will they stay friends? Probably not. But you can only hope. Fire ahead. Oh my gosh, look, there's a hidden wall here. Yep, they're not friends. Hello, Lumi. Hi, Kaz. Lovely to see you around. Hope you're doing alright. Twitch removes the pot friend emote, and here I am just massacring the pots now. I can't believe they did that. Why did they do that? Why did they remove pot friend? I'm going to blame it on Bandai. Because you can blame Bandai for most things. Living jar shard. Oh boy. We could just trade blows. There we go. These ones chill? Yeah, they seem chill. I was checking if they were even alive in the first place, and yes they are. They're just sitting there. This one's minding its own business. No, it's not. It was minding its own business until I came into its view. I just don't aggro. I don't know the logic behind it. get ready for some Souls YouTuber to make a 30-minute video about how it's the most tragic part of the whole entire DLC. Like, oh my gosh, they made it so that these specific jars don't aggro on you, and it's like, it's secretly part of the lore. And definitely not a bug. Top 10 hidden details you missed in Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. Oh, okay, there we go. Jail lower level key. Now we can open all the doors that were previously locked, including that hidden wall one. Like, is this one chill as well? It was, and then I got too close to it. I mean, I'm probably gonna need to go back to a Grace anyway, so... Will we all be friends? We can! Hefty crackpot! Yeah! We're all friends! Good friends. Happy friends. Okay, so we can either exit out the other way, or we can just backtrack, but I think we'll exit out the other way. I said it before and I'll repeat myself, but I fully expect that I'm gonna miss some, like, hefty pots from this jail, or, you know, so, like, some other miscellaneous stuff that we'll have to backtrack for next time. Oh, I see, no, this is just a shortcut back up to the top. I thought it'd, like, go to a new area. Or, like, loop back to a previous section of the jail. And I was wrong. I wonder, if I drop down there, then I die. Yes. Good to know. So now we just go through this way, and... this way. Although, actually, I think... when I get to that hidden wall, if I backtrack a little bit? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, here it is. Shadow Realm Rune 4. Okay, we have a lot of item descriptions to read at the end of this dungeon. Lamenting Visage. Ooh, listen carefully. Yeah, I hear, like, stuff through the wall. I almost kind of want to stop and just read the item descriptions now, considering that, like, these dungeons are a whole lot longer. Can I drop down there safely? Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, this is the... right, this is where we fell down. Yeah, you know what, let's just... because I don't think we'll have any enemies aggro onto us here. Let's just take a little break to look at these item descriptions. I can just break that chair and sit down, pretend I'm sitting on it, and looking at these items. Alright, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 item descriptions to go through. Let's get through them nice and quick. Starting with the Lamenting Visage, which is a torch. A stone lantern carved to resemble a lamenting human head, the eyes vacantly beaming out light, can be raised up when equipped in the left hand, illuminating more of the surrounding area. The unusual expression somehow imparts a sense of contentment, the languid ease of one who needs not sight. And the unique skill is Blindfold of Happiness. Swing the head while covering the eyes, unleashing a wail of lamentation, while temporarily making the user of this skill harder to see. To those who seek happiness, blindness is bliss. Ugh. Yeah, that's, oh, strength scaling, damn! That's actually not bad at all. B strength. But, yeah, that's, disturbing. I mean, look, we're in a jail. Of course it's gonna be disturbing. But, let me just quickly reread this before we move on to our other item descriptions. Okay. I think this thing also uses fist moveset rather than torch one, if I recall correctly. Oh, I mean, we do have fist weapons in Elden Ring, so... I'm not going to use this, though. Just because of, you know, the fact that it's literally stone lantern depicting a human head and all. Looks like a fist more like punching with a steel. Ah, I see, I see. Okay. And then... Shadow Realm Rune 4. Golden remnants of the grace bestowed upon those who fell in the realm of shadow. Used to gain, how many is that? 15,000 runes. The soldiers who joined the crusade were rewarded with grace aplenty. Oh, okay. Now that's starting to make a bit more sense. Because, like, first, it was like, oh no, the war waged here was done without grace. I'm like, oh, the soldiers had grace. I'm like, which one is it? So they were given grace after the war, it seems as if? That's the vibe that I'm getting, at least. Okay, and then moving on with the jail lower level key. A frozen iron key opens the iron grating on the lower level of the Lamenter's jail. Clarifying Horn Charm +2. Ceremonial accoutrement worn by Hornscent. Vastly raises focus. Focus governs resistance to sleep and madness. Horns are sublime artifacts to Hornscent, and their presence confirms the belief that they are a chosen people. Only the repeated sprouting of fresh horns can create a tangled horn, which is viewed as an irrefutable symbol of primacy. Or primacy. Okay. And then moving on to the chilling perfume bottle. Perfume bottle remade into a weapon by perfumers of the realm of shadow. Attacks release perfumed powder, producing an icy chill. From time to time, perfumers set out on journeys to pursue new aromatics and flower gardens. And the default skill is kick, and yep, it needs intelligence. Of course, I couldn't use this even if I wanted to. Moon says the only time she doesn't want a blindfold of happiness. So true. So true. Alright. My neighbors are being so noisy right now. I don't think any of it's picking up on the microphone, but I might have to reread some of the item descriptions later just because, like, all my brain hears is just yelling and screaming and stamping and everything. Okay, not screaming, but just, like, raised voices all the time. Yeah, I bumped into them, so they aggroed onto me. They didn't deserve that. James Watby like, what's up, Primacy, and what's up, Creeper Kev? Thank you so much for the raid, I really do appreciate it. Creeping on in. Thank you so much for raiding in. I hope you had a wonderful time with your stream. Also, welcome in Corgi Black. It's lovely to see you around. Lovely to see everyone all around. Let me get those shoutouts real quick. I hope you had a fantastic time with your stream of Elden Ring Night Rain. Hope everything went well. It was a mad day, but a good stream to make it better. Hey, I mean, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, streaming tends to put me in a lot better of a mood as well, so I don't blame you. If you're not following Creeper Cav already, you could do so with the follow button at the top chat and also the link in chat as well. They do a whole bunch of variety stuff, 18 plus streams as well, not on Twitch, on other platforms, and yes, on that Elden Ring Night Rain grind currently. Thank you so much for raiding in, really do appreciate it. If you go to raid and run, totally understandable. If you go to raid and lurk, understandable as well. I know it's getting late in a lot of time zones, so please prioritize your own self-care first and foremost. And just a quick intro in case anyone's new to the channel here. Hi, I'm Lumi, I'm a Hot Lady Knight VTuber, and I do playthroughs of RPGs and Souls-likes, but I also like to dabble in a bunch of other genres as well, based on whatever my current hyperfixations are. And we are currently here with a slow-paced, 100% all bosses blind playthrough of Elden Ring, including the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, which we are doing right now. And it's been brutal, to say the least. I mean, not only with, like, all of the lore revelations have been incredibly fucked up, but also, just in terms of difficulty, I've been just getting my ass kicked. Without a doubt. That death counter has greatly gone up since we started this DLC, and it continues to climb with each stream. We're currently exploring the Lamenter's Jail at the moment, and I was just gonna probably reread some item descriptions that I just picked up. We're doing all bosses, obviously. We're doing all Steam achievements. I'm duplicating my save file to get all of the endings. We're also doing all NPC quest lines, and we're also reading every single item description as well, if I didn't say that already. So this is a very slow-paced, lore-centric playthrough of Elden Ring, so if you're into that sort of thing, you've come to the right place. But if you're here to watch gameplay, then I'm sorry to inform you that it's like these streams are like maybe 1 hour of gameplay and then just 2 hours of lore bits. Actually, I mean, that's not entirely accurate, but we like to take things nice and slow here. But yeah, thank you so much for raiding in again. I am actually out of flasks, and maybe I should just go back to the first grace of this Lamenter's Jail, since we did make a significant amount of progress. But yes, I did want to quickly check some item descriptions. Gonna get some sleep. It's 4 AM. It's all gameplay. Yeah, me stopping every 2 seconds to read item descriptions, that's gameplay. Exactly. Yeah, sorry, my neighbors, like, just decided to be so incredibly loud while I was reading these item descriptions, so I'm just gonna repeat them again just to spite them. And also just because I want to reread them, especially with the raiders coming in, so you can get a general vibe for, you know, how I like to do things. So yes, we got the Lamenting Visage here, which is a torch. A stone lantern carved to resemble a lamenting human head, the eyes vacantly beaming out light. Can be raised up when equipped in the left hand, illuminating more of the surrounding area. The unusual expression somehow imparts a sense of contentment, the languid ease of one who needs not sight. And the skill is Blindfold of Happiness. Swing the head while covering the eyes, unleashing a wail of lamentation while temporarily making the user of this skill harder to see. To those who seek happiness, blindness is bliss. And then we have Shadow Realm Rune 4. Golden remnants of the grace bestowed upon those who fell in the realm of shadow. Used to gain 15,000 runes. The soldiers who joined the crusade were rewarded with grace aplenty. And then we had the JO lower key. I mean, we really don't need to read this again, but sure, why not? A frozen iron key opens the iron grating on the lower level of the Lamenter's JO. And then clarifying Horn Charm +2. Ceremonial accoutrement worn by Horn Scent. Vastly raises focus. Focus governs resistance to sleep and madness. Horns are sublime artifacts to Horn Scent, and their presence confirms the belief that they are a chosen people. Only the repeated sprouting of fresh horns can create a tangled horn, which is viewed as an irrefutable symbol of primacy. And then we had the Chilling Perfume Bottle. Perfume bottle remade into a weapon by perfumers of the Realm of Shadow. Attacks release perfumed powder, producing an icy chill. From time to time, perfumers set out on journeys to pursue new aromatics and flower gardens. And there we go, that's everything. Hopefully my neighbors aren't, like, screaming and everything like God. But I couldn't put in a noise complaint because it's like, oh no, they're fine. Just deal with it. Yeah. Alright. Came from up there. Yeah, no, I think we just warp back to the first Grace, most likely. My brain is trying to remember where I was going. I think it's this way back to where we were before. Yeah. Oh, and then we can actually just go through here. I don't remember if there were any other doors that we could open with this lower level key. I think it was just the hidden wall. The hidden wall gate and that one there. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that was the case. Wait. You can close these? That's funny. Now I could imagine some funny invasion shenanigans in this location now. You just like close the gate on them and then they open it. Just like that awkward moment where it's like, well damn. Oh, you can't close this one. Oh, and in case people are wondering what kind of build we're going for, we are a strength faith build. But right now we are using this very cool katana that we got. Our primary weapon is Ordovis's greatsword, but I'm trying out great katanas, because they're cool. Yeah, so there's a boss here. Look, I think we just... Oh no, I can't warp back to the Grace. I'm gonna have to go back on foot. I mean, I could also just take on the boss and die, but... Like... What if I don't want to die? What if I want to, like, try and, if possible, not die? I just gotta learn the run back. I mean, we won't be doing the run back once we start attempting whatever boss awaits us, because we can just use the Stake of Marika. But we've got to find how to run back to the starting Grace, and then all the way back to the arena there. But I think we're in the right path. Yeah, no, this is the very start. Yep, I remember now. Okay, no level ups for us just yet. Maybe after the boss we'll see. Not dying? I know, very, very daring today. Actually, what's my weapon AR of this? 922. Oh wait, is that right? Yeah, that is correct. And 922, and then, yeah, then you have Odovis's greatsword of 1150 AR. Like, oh boy. So we'll try to run past the enemies here if I remember exactly where I'm going. It's not down that hall, it's all the way over here, I think. Right? And then down here. Am I remembering correctly? No. No, she isn't. That's the way to the rats. There's another ladder that goes down. Ow. It would be very ironic if I was about to say, it would be very ironic if I died just then. Oh my goodness, those screams from the living Jara nerds. Alright. Yeah, vigor moment. We're at 60 vigor, by the way. Although we're actually at 55, it's just we're using Radigan's Source Seal. Ill-omened creature ahead, so to speak, madness. Take on all at once required ahead. Okay. So gang fight moment? Have to see. Lamenter. Oh, it's the Lamenters! Oh, we get to see the moveset of the lantern. I was gonna run around. Oh boy. Pinwheel, is that you? I mean, it's not real. I mean, it's like Pinwheel in the sense of, like, there's multiple clones that you can attack. But, you only need to find the... Oh, God. The other clones don't, like, affect the... Oh my God, I can't speak. You know what I mean? All the clones die in one shot, they don't actually affect the boss's health bar. We're just killing the main Lamenter. I'm gonna see if Frozen Lightning Spear can help a little here. Just like clear out the riffraff a little. Oh no, we found the leader. Wait, what the fuck? Am I dead? No, I'm just lamenting. Oh, no, I am dead! Huh. So it's like Deathblight? I mean, I did see there were, like, skulls gathering around me. Died by sadness. Okay. Run it back. Yeah, I mean, Frozen Lightning Spear could be good if I actually aimed it correctly. I'll get rid of the little shitters. Is this like I have to kill them before they kill me or something? Raise the blood loss. Would this be a strong foe? I see some people using bleed. Try pursuit. I think I'm just gonna die again to the gimmick. I get that feeling. Yeah, what? Okay. Okay. So I just have to focus the main Lamenter? Yeah, I am just dying by sadness. Taking on all at once required a head. Or do you need to get rid of... You need to get rid of all of the clones? That's a genuine question, by the way. Like, I don't mind backseating for this boss gimmick. Because I feel like I'm just getting knowledge checked. Overall, saddest lamenter enlarges cranium. They're like, yeah, that's a big brain moment. I have two potential strategies for this. Kill the, like, the little shitters. Or just focus the main lamenter. Just rush them down. Oh, wait, I see. So you get as many stacks as there are lamenters left when they do that? Because I only got one there. Oh my god. It's a DPS check, or like a group fight check. I was about to answer that. Okay, I got it now. So either you rush down the main lamenter, or you just do the gimmick. Okay. Well, I know what I'm doing now, at least. Our claim that survives when Lamenter crashes out gives you a stack. Yep. It's a raid boss. I think it made more sense when I looked at the player message that said, you know, try taking on all at once. I'm like, oh, I should kill the ads. But thank you, Frozen Lightning Spear, for actually being really handy. Oh no, no, don't crash out. Oh no, that's quite a few stacks. I don't think I'm making it through this next one. I just need to turn on lock on, because I'm trying to do it with the camera unlocked with the Frozen Lightning Spear. Oh, because I know you can lock onto them. I think I'm just dead there, am I not? Oh no, no, I'm alive. This is the gimmick fight of all gimmick fights. Oh, wait, that's the main one. Okay, so I just have to make it through one more of these. Oh yeah, they are dislodged. I'd like to give a special thank you to Frozen Lightning Spear. Oh no, don't die at the finish line. Don't die at the finish line. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness. There we go, Lamenter's Mask and Lamenter's Jail finish. Oh my goodness, what was that? Liar head, liar head. Aggressive this boss asked us to play. Yeah, like, you have a lot of tools in your arsenal to deal with, like, a group super quickly. I mean, yeah, there's, like, two main strategies. Either you rush down the main one as much as possible, or, like, you figure out a way of dealing with groups. Of course, like, just use the Mimic tier. That's also a great solution. Just use the Mimic tier. Down the right. Yeah, I know, I don't have the right. Alright. Let's return to the entrance. We'll look at the Lamenter's Mask. And then we will take a stretch and hydrate break. People who committed to Redigan's Rings of Light enjoyed this experience. Oh, absolutely. They were having a field day with it. Right, Lamenter's Mask. A stone mask twisted into an expression of rapturous grief. Used while disrobed to transform into a Lamenter. The change cannot be undone except by death. Using this mask while already transformed causes the head to swell in size. This transformation tallies the state of a denizen of paradise, but the people of the tower denied and hid it from the world. In their foolishness, they viewed true bliss with deep fear. Funny mask. Yeah, I need to look at its item description again one more time. Because I kind of stumbled on the bottom paragraph and that made me forget what I was actually reading. So yeah, let me read this in my head again real quick. Okay. Yeah, just interesting bit of lore at the bottom there. Yeah, this transformation tallies the state of a denizen of paradise, but the people of the tower denied and hid it from the world. In their foolishness, they viewed true bliss with deep fear. That was something. Yeah, that was a very interesting dungeon, just from a lore standpoint, and like the items that you get from it. Okay. Oh, okay, this is a reusable item. I thought it was like a helmet that I could equip or something, but no, it's literally just a regular item. Seems kind of gimmicky. I don't know the actual benefits of, like, transforming. I mean, other than, like, I guess you can go big cranium mode if you use the item again. Yeah, just interesting stuff for me to think about. A transformation gives you 8 arcane? Okay. Very interesting. Actually, sorry, I want to look at the bottom part of the description one more time. Okay. Let's see if we can get a faith level here, and then yes, we will take a stretch and hydrate break and continue exploring the Cerulean coast. And let me catch up on chat here as well. Let's see. Beast says, I went in and traded blows with everything to kill clones as fast as possible, healed between spawns. Basically what I was doing, yeah. And Freenium says, I tried that Ash of War Sacred Blade or Orders Blade, whatever it was called. Did you enjoy? Did you enjoy Sacred Blade? It's very good at deleting those who live in death. In fact, we've been using it tonight to... We killed a Ghost Flame Dragon, we also killed a Deathrite Bird. And Looney says, I spam Radon sword skills here, if I recall correctly, for this fight. Yeah, that'd be great as well. And not much but big brain time. And also, welcome in, Tribal. It's lovely to see you around. Radon, I'm coming for you. Yeah, go kick his ass. Hope you're doing alright. I just slapped a death bird in the face with it, half of its health. Exactly. And then you get, like, the weapon buff, and that's just really handy. It's also, like, it's really handy for gang fights with those who live in death. If, like, you know, you can't be bothered to hit them a second time once they're downed. It's... Sacred Blade is just convenient. It's nice to have... Yeah, the wave and the swing, exactly. Yeah, it can hit multiple times for ridiculous damage. Right, so there we go. Point into faith. Let's take another stretch and hydrate break, and then, yeah, we'll just keep on exploring. Loved it for the Roads End Catacomb in Liurnia. Yeah, exactly. It's super, super handy. That's why on our Knight's Greatsword, I just have it slapped on for whenever I need to kill those who live in death. But yes, I'm gonna go for that break. I'll see you all in a couple of minutes. Please do take care of yourselves, everyone, and yeah, I'll see you all in a little bit. Take care, everyone. Great, and I am back. Thank you so much for your patience, everyone. It is always appreciated. And hey, Julie, it's lovely to see you around. Hope you're doing alright. So we just got done with the Lamenter's Jail, which was a very, very interesting dungeon. And we're just gonna continue exploring the rest of the Hidden Grave and also, of course, the Cerulean Coast. Welcome back, thank you, Looney. I appreciate it. Yeah, just making sure that, yes, we did check all of our item descriptions. I just want to double check the clarifying horn charm. Okay. That's just I might need to use that at some point if we're dealing with, like, madness or sleep. Which, I mean, if Saint Trina's gonna play any role in this DLC, then that would be good to have. Saint Trina believers when they fall asleep. You know what, maybe I am a Saint Trina believer. Who knows? Yeah, Lumamir. Alright. Yeah, so I just want to make sure that I've, like, checked out the remainder of, the Karo's hidden grave up here before we properly touch down on the Cerulean Coast. Actually, give me a second. I'm gonna check Task Manager. The dogs are still barking at this hour. I've noticed that the game's been running not as well tonight, so I just want to see if, like, there's any other programs running, or, like, something that's impacting performance. It could just be this area. And also the fact that, like, I'm streaming and everything. Antivirus is going. I can quickly turn that off. There we go. It's probably, like, running a scan or something. There we go. Alright. Nope, still kind of running a little bit, if not perfect here. I think it's probably just because I'm streaming. Anti-malware service executively eats half my laptop CPU. Uh-huh. That's, antivirus moment. They're like, oh yeah, we'll help you out, you know, like, we'll make sure your computer's secure. Also, we're gonna fucking, like, be strangling your computer's resources half the time. But no, I think it's just this specific area. Because, like, the game's run flawlessly for me here on stream. It's just, like, certain conditions have made the game lag a little bit. Like, some dragon fights, when they're using flame breath, seems to, like, cause a bit of a stutter. Obviously, that only happens on stream. Off stream, I'm assured that it would be fine. Because, you know, I am putting extra strain on my PC by streaming at the same time. You know, I don't know. The problem with this area is that everything, of course, looks the goddamn same because, you know, well, so that's the red flowers everywhere. But we've definitely not killed the furnace golem. And we've definitely killed this grave bird before. Did I say we definitely have killed the furnace golem? I meant to say we haven't. If I did misspeak. So pull out the map. Yeah, wanna check out like this whole area around here. And of course, any bits that we miss, we can come back and get next time on stream. I feel like I was pretty thorough in the Lamenter's jail, but I really wouldn't be surprised if there was like a minor pickup or two that I missed. If it's like a smithing stone, like just a regular smithing stone, I wouldn't be upset, but primarily my concern when it comes to picking up all items is just like, I want every unique item, primarily. So have like one copy of everything in my inventory. Alright, well, it's time for everyone's favorite game. Slapping furnace golems. Ow. No, we might just be dead. Furnace golem moment. I get hit once and it's over. But can I not lock onto the legs? It's not letting me. Like, I'm spamming lock-on, it's not letting me do that. Okay, fine, I didn't need lock-on anyway. Or... nope. Still no lock-on. Please? Please lock on? Let me just swap to Ordovis's greatsword. That just has a higher, like, raw AR. Or is this meant to be, like, an invincible furnace golem? No. If I can smack it, I can kill it. Or maybe they want you to, like... yeah, because, like, the legs here are reinforced, so maybe they want me to hit the head, actually? I mean, I can? I got lightning spear and all. Oh yeah, look at that great damage. Not even hitting it. Yeah, the fact that I can only lock on to its upper half makes me think that I have to tackle this one differently. Ow. Okay then. Alright then, Furnace Golem, keep your secrets. I got no clue. If it's immortal, then so be it. Lumi, what if you just kept hitting it over and over for like the next 20 minutes? Like I don't want to waste my time if there's another way of dealing with it. Because yeah, what does this player say? Dung! Yes. I agree. Oh wait, yeah, I see... the 2 bits I can lock on to. Behold, well done. Behold, chaos. Yeah, let me just get out of there. Or am I meant to, like, do a plunging attack onto it or something? Or... I don't know. One can only make guesses. Oh yeah, absolutely plunging attack. Or fire, projectile weapon, dog head. Holy shit! Yeah, assailed by fire. Well done! What did I say? Try item crafting? And then try throwing. Okay. Oh my god. Australia moment. Yeah, who's got the water balloons? We need them. Okay. Yeah, so we go up there and we just spam throwing pots and incantations and whatever. That's the solution. Oh, in fact, this person, yeah, put the message right at the... where you would spawn. I'm crouching, try throw suffering. Yeah, we can make hefty pots. But I was wondering if I could just use incantations. Like, is that an option? I'll escape the heat even in game. Yeah, like, oh my goodness. The weather's still been, like, you know, pretty hot, obviously, but nothing near as close as, you know, the massive heat wave of last week. You know, thank goodness for that. Yeah, you're gonna have to come a bit closer here, buddy. We're shooting hoops. It's literally basketball. They are the hoop. Oh, fuck. Ah, dodged it. Finally! Damage! I saw numbers. I saw meaningful damage. How many times am I gonna have to do this until I get a proper opening? I mean, I should try like a hefty pot. Yeah, meaningful is the word there, exactly. I can do damage, but is it actually meaningful? Please let me item crawl. I'm just gonna go up here. A non-zero amount of damage. If I crouch, will you leave me alone? Try luring out. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. All the more praise the message. Luring required ahead. All the more try close quarters battle. Oh my god. Just leave me alone. Hey, look, a skull up here. Perfect. A whole gorgeous view. There's a bird in short. I want to go home. Yeah! I want to go home! I don't really have much to say. I'm just gonna make some freezing pots. And we'll give this another try. Let's see. Hefty freezing pot. Make 5 of those. And then we go and equip them. I guess we read the description. Profitable item prepared using a hefty cracked pot. A cocktail of frozen materials is sealed inside. Throw at enemies to cause a large buildup of frost. I know this is technically not a boss, but I feel like we gotta do this. And then on subsequent playthroughs, I'm never bothering with this fucker ever again. Actually, I don't know. I say that, but I feel like on my second playthrough, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna bother with them again. You know, even if the reward is shit. But I mean, these have been giving crystal tiers, so potentially good item incoming? Ooh, Gravebird Ashes. Nice. Lovely to pick that up in the middle of this hell. Yeah, okay, how many throwing pots do I need to throw at this golem to actually like, kill it, or be able to fight it meaningfully. Are you kidding me? No, wrong button. I think I hate this. I think I genuinely hate this. I'm gonna equip a fire resistance talisman, but like... I feel like I'm just getting gimmicked. I get that it's meant to be a challenge, but... Okay, I'll read the Gravebird description. If Flame Protect Me equipped? I think I do. Yes, I do have Flame Protect Me. And I'm also gonna equip some Flame Resistance as well. Where is my Fire Res Talismans? Flame Drake Talisman. Come back to it later. There's a note somewhere that hints at the solution. Okay. I think I'm stubbornly gonna try and kill it now anyway. At least, like, I'll give it a couple more goes with this configuration. We'll see how it goes. And, I mean, just to, like, give myself some time to calm down, we can just read this item description. Gravebird Ashes. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell, used to summon the spirit of a grave bird. The spirit of an old golem and spirit grave keeper, who flies with stone wings and spouts ghost flame. According to legend, the grave birds were crafted to be kindred to the death birds. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Because they're not actually related other than just, like, seemingly being inspired by the death birds. Okay. We got Flame Protect Me, we got our Freezing Pots, we have our Flame Drake Talisman equipped. So we're gonna start by throwing the Freezing Pots, and then after that I guess we just start spamming incantations and screaming and crying and praying. Okay, gotta make sure to refresh that buff. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now I am not taking ridiculous amounts of damage. That's one thing I like about Elden Ring, is that damage negation feels meaningful. Oh no, I'm getting hit. Unfortunately, I didn't have anything for physical damage there. I want to see, like, how much I could get away with. Okay, that's all my pots done. Genuine question, it's meant to, like, topple over or something, right? Because there's no way that I am reasonably expected to kill it with that freezing pot damage. Do we just use lightning spears? Oh, okay, yep, thank you. I don't think it does follow. Wait, so you're meant to actually just, like, kill it, like, from full HP, like that? Is that what you're telling me? Even using the wrong type of pot? Okay, it's the fire pot, right? I need to use fire pots? That's what it's the idea that I got from the player messages. I was gonna make some anyway. I don't think I'm someone who, like, typically gets, like, super tilted at Souls games, but this DLC is, like, really pushing my patience in a lot of areas. I think it's a good DLC, I'm really enjoying it so far. And of course, like, it's DLC, it's meant to be difficult, but... like, they really cranked it up to 11 for this. I know people can say get good or whatever. I'm trying to get good. I promise. I'm doing my best to get good. Like, I'm even using damage negation. Look at me, I'm using damage negation tools. Oh, that missed. Oh, that missed as well. Okay, so when I run out of throwing pots, what do I do then? I just throw Black Flame or something? Do I even still have Black Flame equipped? Pretty sure I do. Wait, no, what am I doing? I mean, sure, yeah, refresh the buff, I guess. Oh, okay. Okay. Now that I've seen the health bar, like, actually move... and now that I've actually seen the health bar, like, significantly move, I feel a lot better. In the real DLC really pushes exploring, coming back later if you need to find information, hence prepare for fights. But then it also simultaneously punishes you for exploring, because if you get too close to Shadow Keep, then story events occur, and can potentially, like, fuck up quest lines, or, like, skip parts of quest lines. I do think that exploration is definitely encouraged, without a doubt. But then it's also simultaneously punished, because Miyazaki wants you to play Elden Ring in the way that he wants you to play Elden Ring. I don't know, maybe I'm whinging. Any kind of plot should work, right? Yeah, it's just Hefty would obviously do the most damage from the ones that I have right now. I'm so sorry if I'm, like, whining and being annoying. I am enjoying the DLC. I gotta emphasize that. I am having fun with the DLC. In a way, but Shadowkeep is quite far away. Prerogative for their games, they don't enforce it 100% consistently. Yeah. Yeah. I forgot to cast Flame Protect me, so that death there was, like, fully my fault. I mean, all the deaths are my fault, but... like... there was something that I very clearly could have done there to avoid that situation. Okay, I got all of my fire pots. Thank goodness for damage negation. Where would I be without it? Yeah, I guess this encounter here is, like, more akin to a puzzle than, like, a traditional fight, although... it is quite annoying having to run away from the flames non-stop. I mean, I could just tank the flames, that's also an option. Oh, I didn't mean to cast that. That was a misinput. Yeah, I guess we just do a strategy of like run in, run out, run in, run out, like that. Seems like it could work. Oh my god. I keep accidentally casting Flame Protect Me because I'm so used to using incantations that I forget that we're using consumables to kill this. I mean, at least I'm remembering to swap my bottom item slot so that I'm not, like, randomly throwing pots nowhere. Okay. I need to kill my index finger, like my left index finger, or whatever. Oh, wait, no, we got it. There we go. Glovewort Crystal Tear. Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. And Furnace Visage. I love excuses for Shadow of the Year Tree. Golem Puzzle might be the most hidden, unintuitive stuff. But we got it. That's all that matters. I just had to adapt to the challenge and give it a couple more goes, and look, we did it. Yeah, it was difficult. It was annoying, but I'm glad that we did it, and I'm glad that I know what to do now, so I can think of better strategies for dealing with it in the future. Because there's definitely better ways that I could have tackled that with what I currently have. But hints at fire being effective, how the heck would one find that without it, or player messages? Yeah, exactly. Because I was like, oh, like, you know, it's fire, like, let me use ice on it or something. You know, video game logic. Or like, you know, use water on it. Or, you know, the closest thing I have to water. There we go, we did it. Death Horse. Yeah. Alright. Let's take a look at our loot. So obviously Furnace Visage, like, is, you know, self-explanatory. We looked at the description of before. And then the Glovewort Crystal Tear. A crystal tear forms slowly over the ages, where the scattered sap of the Shadow Tree pools deep within the furnace golems. Can be mixed in the flask of wondrous physic. The resulting concoction temporarily increases the attack power of spirits. I mean, that's cool, but yeah, I'm not the target audience for this crystal tier. I'm not the target audience for both of them. Honestly, all I need my wondrous physic to do is just heal me. That's kind of it. But, nice. I'm glad that we got this regardless. Because, like, maybe at one point I will actually give in to my pride and start using spirits again. Who knows? Tune in to find out. But yeah, I'm just glad to have this. Alright. So where do we even go now? We haven't even gotten to the Cerulean coast. I thought that we could, like, get by to doing both in this stream, but I vastly underestimated how difficult this stream would be in terms of, well, difficulty for me. Dung oh dung. Try throwing, but likely item crafting. Yeah, I gotta rate up these messages. These people are saints. Without a doubt. And for ranged battle. Yeah, so I wonder if, like, any fire elemental stuff would be good. Like, not just throwing pots. I try not being able to kill furnace golems may the more immense threats on the map I had to plan around. Yeah, exactly. Like, when we first arrived in the gravesite plane, I did not want to mess with them. I think I whacked them a couple of times and was like, yeah, no, I'm leaving this alone for the time being. Praise the Tarnished. The hold seems familiar, therefore, could this be a house? I don't know. Could it? You tell me, Tarnished. I'm just happy to have that nightmare over with. Although it feels like one nightmare ends and then the next one begins. Oh, I should also equip my Shard of Alexander again. Alright, yeah, the Godfrey icon and Shard of Alexander does affect my Dragon Hunter katana, because yeah, it does have a chargeable skill. I just thought about that. Okay. I think we've done everything around here now. I think we're good to actually go to the Cerulean coast now. Top 10 things to do in the Cerulean coast in Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. Number 1, leave. Nah, we're not gonna instantly leave. We gotta find a Miquella's Cross, which I think is just at the southernmost point of the Cerulean coast. And then we need to go and tell Onsbach about it. Just checking the map, and yeah, it seems like we got everything here. I'm gonna look at a map off stream, obviously, and it'll be like, no, Lumi, you missed all of these things, and I'll be like, damn it. Well, we can go and get them next time. Let's see. I just want to take a look around this area one more time before we head down to the Cerulean coast. Just want to, like, make sure that I've been thorough. Because if I spot something that I haven't clearly seen before, then I'll check it out. For me, a true challenge run of Elden Ring would be Elden Ring, but I'm not allowed to open up the map. I think that would make me actually lose my sanity. I mean, when I played Breath of the Wild for the first time, I, like, turned off the map. Like, the mini-map in the bottom left. Because I wanted to organically explore the world. And that was fun. Because I wasn't worried about, like, finding everything. In fact, I didn't find everything. I missed, like, so much in Breath of the Wild. But that's how I chose to play it, and it was fun as a result. I guess I can just grab crafting materials, even if I'm just, like, going back through places I've already been. Alright, because this is where we fought the Tibia Mariner. In that case, let's just warp down to the Cerulean coast. Finally, the Cerulean coast part of the stream, when I'm gonna end in, like, probably 20 minutes time or 30 minutes time. VOD watchers, look at the length of the VOD. You might find it funny. Potentially. Okay, yeah, where do we even get started here? Obviously, like, this is the most eye-catching thing. Let me just ride around the perimeter, explore the ruins, attack the regular enemies. And I also need to make sure to use up my remaining throwing pots, just because I want to unequip them. Honestly, I should just put my Crimson Flask on, the pouch, but then I'd have to give up either my lantern or... Like, yeah, no, I don't feel like that. I just find it tedious having to scroll. I know if you hold down, then it just immediately goes to your first slot, but... Fire materials? Grave crickets. It looks like there's just a bunch of grave gloveworts over here. I think I've managed to not say once throughout the stream that, you know, these areas are absolutely gorgeous. Well, there you go. These areas are gorgeous. Without a doubt. Can I give a tip about Flask? Absolutely. It's been over 200 hours. I think it's fine to talk about that. So yeah, there's that island over there that caught my interest. Did I equip them to your pouch? Yeah, that does make sense. I mean, because I've been using my pouch for my Wondrous Physic and Cerulean Flask. It's a lot more convenient doing them that way. But also, I'm not using consumables too often. So I've just been keeping my consumable slots empty. So that whenever I press square on my controller, I am always guaranteed to use my Crimson Flask. I guess you could blame Night Rain for that. Because in Night Rain, whenever you press square, or, you know, whatever your flask button is, it always does the flask. Because they changed how you use consumables. You have to press up on the D-pad to use consumables, which is a little bit uncomfortable to do, I won't lie, especially if you're, like, spamming a consumable. But it would be nice if in, like, the next single-player Souls game, you get an option of, like, how would you like to use your flask? Would you like it to always be set to this button, and your consumables just, like, done in a different way, or... like the older method? I'm using up all these throwing pots. From soft and accessibility settings, haha. Yeah, I know, that's a pretty good joke. I'm gonna go back to using good old Ordovis's Greatsword because... Greatsword is comfy. I've come to really like this weapon type. Because, you know, before I was more of just a, like, colossal sword, or, like, ultra greatsword person. But, no, greatswords are nice. Oh, sorry, I won't hurt the friends. Oh no, not these spark ball things again. Anything but. And it just has to be raining right now. Behold friend. Yes. Great class weapons are fun to use in Elden Ring. Yeah. It's like the great sword class. It has a nice balance of, you know, obviously hitting like a truck, not being super slow, just being very versatile. Ah, mushroom. Same. I say that all the time. I'm like, ah, mushroom. Oops. I meant to drink my flask there. Night rain moment. Tucked under that tree? I'll take a look in a second. Why am I attacking? Okay. Look, I'm just tired. I'm gonna make sure that I don't attack the other ones here. I'm really not giving a good impression to other denizens of the Realm of Shadow. Yeah, it's right there. Thank you. Gravekeeper's Cookbook 1. Nice. A record of crafting techniques of the Gravekeepers who watch over those who rest in the Realm of Shadow. Acquire the knowledge to craft the following. Peak bone arrow, fletched version, and a bolt. Okay. Not for me then, but for the sake of collecting everything, I'm glad to have that. Okay, that broke the game. Were the arrows really good, or was it a glitch? Hole ahead. Glitch, okay. Oh, is this a dungeon? Oh god. Yeah, I mean, that's how we get to this island, it looks like. Sure, why not? Why is it always down? Good question. First off left, and then seek right. Okay. Using the Golden Order totality. Gesture for that is kind of amusing. Dung ahead. Elden Ring ahead. Oh. Are these glitched? No. No, they're not. They're detonating, that's what they're doing. Oh, you have to stay in the range for long enough for them to detonate. I see. Wow, if only I had, like, a couple of throwing items in my inventory right now that I wanted to get rid of. That would be really convenient. The ever so reliable throwing pot. I guess I could try to dodge through the explosion. That's also an option. Okay, no, it's a delayed explosion. Of course it is. Yeah, so I guess next stream we're just gonna continue on with the rest of the Cerulean Coast, and I hope to have that done. Entire physical damage? I'll have to check on another one of them. Because yeah, the shield would not block, like, 100% magic. Where are we now? Oh, I see. Why is it always dung? Precious item ahead. Look, people are debating, is this a good item? Yeah, it's dung. But I don't need that shit. Yeah, it's grass. Because it's ass, it's grass. It's good gross, man. Look inside. Item I won't use. Like, if there's one Mimic that I'm gonna upgrade to full, it would just be the Mimic tier. It would literally just be the Mimic tier. I mean, maybe some like, other favorites. Like, you know, Spirit Ashes that have, like, some of my favorite item descriptions to them. Plus 10 giant rats. True. Yeah, you know, when I read the description of the giant rat Spirit Ashes, I just cried, you know, it was so beautiful. It was just really touching. No enemy ahead? Okay. Finlay. Yeah, I was thinking Finlay. Finlay, my goat. Prawn ahead. Oh no, please. Please no. I'd upgrade the rats because it was fun. It does sound fun. Try sleep. Hold crab. There be prawn, be wary of prawn, okay. I'll just fight it with my shield. I'm tired of trying to dodge these stupid enemies. Except they... Okay, there we go. The problem is with their pokes is that on the third one, they move backwards. So guard counter doesn't work. Truly a diabolical enemy. But at least they have attacks like this that have massive openings. And this is why we use Ordovis' Greatsword, because the weapon skill is just the solution to any problem, really. If there's a big opening, well, time to spin that sword around. The skill's so bad it's so fun to be the sixth rat in the friend group. Exactly. Speaking of rats, hey Fizz, it's lovely to see you around. Hope you're doing alright. We're gonna wrap up soon-ish, but the DLC has, it's been nice, but it's also just been kicking my butt. Like, I've died so much this stream. Crayfish is giving you strife. Just cut it with a knife. Or tell it to cut it out. I was expecting that to be like a full complete dungeon, but no, it seems like... Are we on the island now? Oh. Where am I? Yeah, we are on the island. Oh. Well, that's gonna hurt. Crab is short for command grab, exactly. Oh boy. More crabs. I was hoping it would walk into that one. Yeah, I think we'll just try to find a grace on this island here, which should probably be up there. And then I think we'll wrap things up for the stream. I had really hoped to get, like, all of the Cerulean Coast stuff done in this stream, but, like, DLC's hard, you know? Especially first time going through the DLC. Oh, another crab. I guess you could say another crab's treasure. Haha, funny. We played that last year. And it's a pretty good Souls-like. I'd say it's a bit more like Sekiro. But I'm not gonna, like, get into any debates over, like, what is and isn't a Souls-like. It was easy. It was a pretty easy game as well. Like, going from Another Crab's Treasure to Elden Ring is, yeah, quite the jump. The Armored Core 6 is not a Souls. Like, yeah, okay, we can agree on that, yes. The Armored Core franchise is not a Souls-like, and people need to stop treating them as such. Because I see people, like, going, oh, I'm gonna play through all of the FromSoft Souls games, starting from Demon Souls and finishing with Armored Core 6. I'm like, no. No, that's its own separate series. That's a different genre. Okay. Oh, okay. This is a dungeon here? Sovereign Nameless Mausoleum. Beware your fire all the more. Why is it always attacking? I wonder. Why is fire always attacking? I did find that funny, yeah. Behold lover. Rump required a had. Okay, so I mean we've done one of these mausoleums before. It was just like a single boss fight and that was it. So, I mean, I guess we can make this out like last boss that we do for stream. Let's see, what are we dealing with? Dancer of Rana. Oh, right, I think I've seen... I think I've seen this armor before, the Dancer gear. Well, at least this will be easier than the other guy in the Western Mausoleum. Never mind. The blatant input reading. No, I'm not upset about that. I goofed a little bit. Cute girl ahead there for try dancing. Yeah, I will dance with her. It'll be like a dance of blades. And my strategy for these like NPC fights has always just been to play hit and run with dash attacks and everything. That looks like a weapon skill. I'm assuming we'll get this armor and the weapons for winning this. How could you tell, Lumi? Because it's like a humanoid enemy using animations that's very clearly player character animations. Okay, no, this one actually knows how to dodge. My game plan ruined. Yeah. They keep backstepping all of my dash attacks. So, what am I to do now? What if she wants some bacon? Good idea, Fizz. Very good idea. I could also go for a parry. Yeah, fuck you. Sit down and enjoy some bacon. Gonna have to catch her in an attack animation though, because otherwise she'll just dodge it. Ooh, that is fatal. I needed to go for the Aura Farm finish. It was very important. It was essential for the narrative. Yeah, these, like, humanoid opponents only have a single flask. I think all NPC invaders, like, only have a single flask. Which obviously differs from real players who get, like, 3, I think. Oh, it varied. Okay. Well, so far in Shadow of the Erdtree, most of the humanoid enemies that I've encountered that could use them only really had 1. I don't know if a single NPC in the game has more than 2. Yeah. I know I should, like, roll into the attacks, but I don't want to roll into multi-hit combos either. There we go, there's your flask gone. Yeah, no, this weapon skill kind of just deletes the dancer. Oh, you can't parry jump attacks. There goes my guard, and I'm stuck in a corner. I keep trying to parry jump attacks. Please let me Aura Farm. No, of course, you're gonna do jump attacks, so I can't parry you. You really don't want to get parried. Oh no, I could have done it. That's fine. Just get the kill. I gotta stop playing with my food. And there we go, the Dancing Blade of Rana. Dancer's hood, dress, bracer, and trousers. Didn't expect confidence. Likely lover. Visions of bloodstain and short seek skill. Shut the hell up. No, we did Aura Farm quite a bit, V. We got the parry at the start of the fight, and we landed a bunch of the fully charged skill. Likely all deer. Would this be a precious item? Well, we did it. We won. I mean, winning is the best kind of Aura Farm. Alright, let's take a look at all these item descriptions, see if we can find a grace, and then we will wrap up stream. Starting with the Dancer's Trousers. Long black trousers worn underneath the bright red dress of the Rana dancers. Enhances the power of dancing attacks. Dancer's Bracer. Metal bracer of the Rana dancers. Enhances the power of dancing attacks. Designed to protect the sword-wielding hand. Dancer's Dress. Bright red dress of the Rana dancers. Enhances the power of dancing attacks. The dance of Rana is one of burning passion, and the most passionate dancers never allow their fiery dance to end, losing even their names as they dance on. To see the passion fade is to see the dancer's flame extinguished. And the dancer's hood is the exact same, but I mean, I'll read it again, why not? Bright red hood of the Rana dancers enhances the power of dancing attacks. The dance of Rana is one of burning passion, and the most passionate dancers never allow their fiery dance to end, losing even their names as they dance on. To see the passion fade is to see the dancer's flame extinguished. Literally dance till you're dead. Till you've forgotten your name. Alright, and then Dancing Blade of Rana. Decorative swords ablaze with impassioned red. A pair of weapons made to be wielded in both hands. Used by the dancers of Rana. Strikes enemies with a dancing assault when executing a strong attack. And the unique skill is Unending Dance. A furious dance formed by a succession of slashing attacks. Hold the button down to sustain the dance for as long as stamina allows. And we have... yeah, so it's a curved sword, it's not infeasible. 2 FP for the weapon skill, but obviously it keeps going so long as you have stamina. Which I guess ties into the lore pretty well. Yeah, okay. I'm glad that we got all of that. Just reading the description again in my head. And then just skimming this again in my head. Alright. Nice. Now let's see if we can find a Grace nearby. Maybe there's not one on this island, but I don't know, I have a feeling that there could be. If I just looked around a little bit more. Hey Volo, it's lovely to see you around. Hope you're doing alright. Howdy Kachati, my little pog champs. It's a new breed of aura farming? I don't know, you tell me. Just chat with a wave of psychic damage. Yeah, don't call us your little pug champs. I don't like that. Also, I wanted to do this before, but we were focused on the battles ahead and exploration. But shoutouts for Fizz, and also special Fizz command for Fizz. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep playing until I find a Grace on this island, and if we don't, then, well, we'll still finish up anyway. Because I don't want to push myself too far. The longer I stream, the more exhausted I get. The more exhausted I get, the more sloppy that I play. The more sloppy that I play, the more frustrated I could potentially get. You know, it's just... it's bad to stream for too long. Who would have thought? And for me, about 3 to 4 hours is kind of my limit. And then on rare occasions, I can go for like 5 hours or longer. I mean, also, I should try on the Dancer's gear. See how that looks on my character. It doesn't seem like there's any Grace on this island. It's just the Sovereign Mausoleum. Sovereign Nameless Mausoleum here. Message. That is so deep. Look, it's Libra! Make your choice! Hello, Libra. Seems familiar, so to speak. Visions of Boss. I think I get the reference. If only I had a head. If only I had a head. Yeah, okay, no, it seems like there's just nothing on this island aside from the mausoleum. Oh no, there's an item over there. We can go and grab that at the very least. And then, yeah, I guess next time we'll just continue with the Cerulean coast, and hopefully we'll be able to wrap that up and start on Castellensis. You know, my hope is to hopefully have this DLC done by, like, the end of March, but, like, I don't think that's happening. With the difficulty of the DLC and how thorough I'm being, I don't know if that's happening, Chief. Considering the base game was nearly 200 hours. Ooh, perfumed oil of Rana. Nice. Now let's take a look at that. Also, I don't know if I said this, but hi Volo, it's lovely to see you around, and I do hope that you're doing well. Perfumed oil of Rana. A small bottle wrapped in a bright red cloth, filled with flammable perfume oil, uses FP to spout flames forward. The dancers of Rana keep these concealed as they dance, marking their height of their passion with an explosion of searing flame and sweet, enticing scents. Okay, interesting. And yeah, in terms of actual function, just a basic, like, it scales on decks. It's obviously not for me, but I mean, it's a reusable item. How much FP does it cost? 13 FP? Yeah, that's not bad at all. But yeah, no, definitely not an item that I would use. Like, none of the dancer stuff is anything that I would use, but it's cool regardless. Okay, yeah, I do actually want to try on the armor and see what it looks like. If I go sort in order of acquisition, it should be the very bottom here. For all of the slots. Okay, I gotta see what this looks like when you have the full set on. And, I mean, let me unequip my weapon, I guess. I can... It is cute. I don't think it's for me, though. The lightest armor in the game. Yeah. Understandably so. In fact, if I look at my equip load... Oh, I'm still medium load. But even just wearing this, I feel so lightweight. Not literally lightweight, but... just that feeling. Yeah, pretty red dress. Unfortunately, I want to wear my... Right, the Armor of Solitude is also very cool. I'd have to change out, like, what gear I'm using if I wanted to, like, use the Solitude set. But I mean, now, this is a lady to me. This is the finest lady around. I mean, both with dresses and armor. You can't go wrong either way. So let me go armor type, and where is my... Wait, is that? Yeah. By item type. Crucible tree armor, and then Crucible gauntlets, and Crucible greaves, actually. I know it doesn't matter which one I equip, but I'll equip the first most one. Pretty dress, heavyweight armor, exactly. Like, I'm the kind of girl that can do both in real life. Altering the dress removes the red and leaves a sleek black design. Ooh! I'll look up a picture of that off stream. But no, that's the kind of gal that I am. I can wear pretty dresses. No, I only wear pretty dresses on occasion. I don't wear them, like, super often. I would rather be wearing a full suit of armor at all times. I gotta have maximum protection. Alright, yeah, I think that's where we'll wrap up stream here. Is there really no grace? I mean, I guess I can just go back to the first grace here. And yeah, next time we're gonna go down here, we're gonna check this out. I feel like there's not much of the Cerulean coast left. I will look it up off stream, because, like, I don't want to title my next stream Cerulean Coast if we're only gonna be here for, like, 15 more minutes, you know? Because, of course, we gotta go down there. And that mostly seems to be it. A very pretty location. I'm glad that we're here. Since we're here, I might as well spoil myself to a level up. I think... Yeah, give me just 80,000 runes, thank you. Alright, I need to hold on to Tiolier's concoction because I believe that you can use it for a quest line. Right, how many do I need? 40,000? So I could just use like a couple of these. Or... Ah, no, here's my problem. I want to have one copy of each rune type, so... I just have to budget this correctly. I use like, what, 3 of these? I think that's enough. I think that's a little bit over what I needed. Yeah. But that's fine. And I got another level of faith. Thank you, Elden Ring. Thank you for the faith. Lady Night Gaming, that's me, Rose. Hey, hope you're doing okay. Budget, isn't that the fast mix plus set play character with low health? No, that's Basket. I know, sounds similar, but different names. While I'm here, I might as well check to see... What new incantations can I use, with my newly leveled faith? Owl of Shabriri, obviously. Yeah, try to look at my higher faith requirement ones. Black Flame's Protection. Black Flame Ritual we can nearly use. Obviously, we can nearly use Flame of the Fell God. We can nearly use Lanciax Glaive. I can't use the Golden Order ones because they need intelligence. Elden Stars is 50 faith. I think I'm going to be able to use Elden Stars. At the very least. I think that would be fun. As just a silly little incantation to use. We got Blessing of the Erd Tree Heal. I'm just looking at my higher faith requirement stuff. Alright. I don't think I plan to swap out any of my incantations for the time being. So let's get things all wrapped up here. I'm sorry, Rose, but we are just about to get wrapped up. That was a brutal stream in terms of the amount of times we died. Like, oh my goodness. The DLC's got hands. But, I mean, I'm still enjoying it. I'm looking forward to it. You're thinking of Brisket? Basket is the fast taxes plus benefits government with quick turnaround. Oh, right. I see. I see a little boss incantation. Yeah. Thank you for being here, everyone. Sorry, give me a second. I'm just catching up on chat before we all properly wrap things up. Did I miss any message? This says, it's so clean, I'd feel bad using it in combat since Elden Ring loves to splash you with mud and crud. That is true, exactly. Hope stream's going fine. Hi, everyone. Yeah, stream is good. It's alright nice to even catch the stream. It usually starts and ends while I'm sleeping. Yeah, thank you for being here. Let me actually head on over here so I can thank everyone properly. Yes, thank you everyone for coming by the stream. Hope you all enjoyed some more Lumi Elden Ring gaming. I just saw, right, Fizz uploaded a Pot Friend emote, like a redraw of it, on his channel. Pot Friend lives on, so go subscribe to Fizz so you can go use Pot Friend. Thank you for the stream, Lumi. Thank you for being here, Marky. Thank you for being here, everyone. Oh, Fizz, thank you for the giant Pot Friend. Yeah! We killed a bunch of living jars today, unfortunately. But I think Pot Friend is specifically referring to Alexander, and Alexander went out a hero, a true warrior. Yeah, Pot Friend! Thank you for stream, Looney. Thanks for being here, Looney. Yeah, let me quickly do all the stuff that I usually do. First, here's the socials. Here's the Discord server. You know where to find me off stream. I post my stream schedule every single week on both Blue Sky and Discord. And I do upload these Elden Ring VODs onto YouTube. So, hey, if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for making it to the end. And also, I am hopefully planning to be more active on YouTube outside of Elden Ring VOD uploads this year. Hopefully that statement doesn't age poorly, but I finally have the confidence to post on YouTube with comments off, at least like for regular videos, not for YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts comments are a cesspool. So I wanna do more stuff like that in the future. But yeah, that's pretty much that. And then, I mean, I know I'm kind of doing things out of order, but just to outline what we're doing for the rest of the week first. Tomorrow, I'm gonna stream Balatro for the first time ever, so that'll be fun. It'll be really, really nice, and it's just gonna be chill. I'm gonna suck at the game, but we're gonna get to listen to the Balatro theme that, you know, goes ba-da-ba-da-bum, ba-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na-na. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. And then, of course, I have Thursday off streaming, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's pretty much the exact same as last week. Elden Ring, like 2 Elden Ring streams, and then Once Upon a Katamari stream, all at the same time, 12 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. So yeah, next time on Elden Ring, hopefully we can finish up the Cerulean Coast and move on to Castle Ensus, and we'll see where things take us from there. Alright, let me thank everyone who came by to stream, and then we will actually find that raid target. Thank you so much for being here, Moon. Thank you so much for being here, Melissa. Thanks for being here, Affably Athena and Alex Speedling. Thank you so much for being here, V and Ominous Trout. Thank you for being here, Kaz. Thank you so much for being here, Looney Ravenwitch. Did I say V? Well, thank you for being here again, V. Thank you so much for being here, Moon. Thanks for being here, Creeper Kevin. Thank you so much for the raid. Thanks for being here as well, Corgi Black. Thank you so much for being here, Marky. Thank you so much for being here as well, Freedom Dude. Thank you so much for being here, Tribal. Thank you for being here, RPG Julie. Thank you for being here, Fizz. Thank you for being here, Rose. Thank you so much for the bits, of course, Fizz. Thank you for the giant pot friend. Thank you for all of the follows throughout the stream and off stream. They're all very much appreciated. And... oh, thank you for the head pats as well, Telvin. Thank you for being here, Tel. I see you sneaking in. Thank you for being here as well, Voluthos. Lovely to see you around. And... yeah, that seems to be mostly it. Thank you for stream blessing of good cards and not bad cards. Thank you, Fizz. Yeah, we'll see how Balatro goes tomorrow. It's just... I kind of want to, you know, I want to go back to variety gaming, you know, in between these massive stream series that we're doing. Like, obviously I still have games that I would prefer to be streaming, but like, I do want to play a whole bunch of different games on stream this year, even if I don't like do full playthroughs of them or whatever. So I think Balatro tomorrow it'll be interesting. I think that's the word I'll use. It'll be interesting. Hopefully it'll be fun. It'll be a learning experience for certain. Moon says I'm working on that confidence for myself. Yeah. Was that any potential backseaters since Balatro is a gameplay game? Yeah, I mean, I guess it also depends on like whether people ask if they can give advice first. Like if they say like, oh, do you want tips or whatnot, then I can like earnestly respond. But yeah, I feel like if it's uncalled for backseating, like, oh, you should have grabbed that Joker, you should have played that hand instead, then yeah, I think that's when it would be pretty obnoxious and I wouldn't appreciate it. But yeah, that's everything from me. In case, I don't think I've forgotten anything that I normally say. I think I've said all the things that I usually say. Or just join a Royal Flush skill issue, exactly. Like, oh my gosh. It's just that easy, just play a Royal Flush. Just pull a Royal Flush out of your ass. A lot of people who backseat in the category like that don't even know what they're talking about, see it in some streams. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we'll make sure to keep that moderation on full lockdown. Oh, speaking of which, thank you for being here as well, Blair. Oh my goodness. I feel bad for forgetting for a second there. Yeah, Blair showed up. And I mean, seeing Blair for even just a second is like an angel descending from the heavens to give me a smooch on the cheek. You know, it is truly a divine blessing that I shall not forget. Anyway, let's get this raid up and going. We're gonna raid into Female Clerk A, who's currently doing some World of Warcraft at the moment. She's currently gearing up for a raid right now, it seems. So just a whole bunch of leveling and grinding stuff. Hopefully it'll be nice and chill. And that'll be everything from me. Let me get that raid up and going. Bam! Thank you so much for coming by to stream, everyone. Please have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're in the world. Make sure to stretch and hydrate plenty, as I did throughout the stream. Take your meds in case you've forgotten. And the moral of this stream is, damn, the Elden Ring DLC got to hands. It's definitely difficult, and this is just the early game of the DLC still. So, oh boy, I have a lot of challenges ahead of me. Also, that passion is one of the most powerful things in the world, but don't let it consume you to the point that you forget your own name. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be like the dancer of Rana. Oh, and also pot friend is awesome. That's another moral to take away. Pot friend is awesome. And throwing pots. Throwing pots are fun in Elden Ring. Okay, that's enough for me, for real, for real. I will see you all tomorrow for Balatro and later in the week for more Elden Ring. But until then, it's raid time, baby. Oh yeah! And I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye!